out nice and long on our mat. Begin to wiggle your shoulder blades underneath your back and then stretch your hands long out to the side. We'll bend the knees and bring the heels as close as we can down to our bottom. Pull in the low belly, maybe even take a hand to it just to feel it. Take a deep breath. As you take your next inhale, we'll press into our heels and then gently lift our hips up. You can wiggle your shoulder blades back underneath you and try not to clench your glute right here. We'll go ahead and we'll sway our hips left and right, just loosening up our low back. Take one more deep breath as you really lift, then exhale, come down. Nice. And stretch the arms out overhead, take a big stretch, big breath, and then begin to stretch the legs up towards the ceiling. Tuck the chin slightly as you elongate the back of the neck, and then we'll take our hands to the back of our legs and just begin to pull the legs close to you. You might lift the tailbone up off the floor, that's okay. We're just going for a nice stretch here in the back of the legs. But then as you allow the legs to come forward, we'll get the tailbone back on the earth, trying to keep our legs at a 90-degree angle. Flex the feet so that we're stomping up on the floor, and then come back to the low belly here with your hand just to acknowledge it. A couple options here. You can leave your hands on the back of the thighs. You can place them beside you. You can place them under you for a little bit of support at the low back. But we'll hold here for a moment, flexing both feet. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, point the left foot and slowly trace it down to about 45 degrees. Deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring the foot back up. Flex the left foot. We'll point the right toes. Inhale here. Exhale, come down 45 degrees. One breath cycle here. Bring it back up. Then flex the right foot, point the left, and go from side to side, taking your time and taking that one breath at the 45-degree mark. Beautiful. Let's take 2 more cycles on each side. The ticket here is to move slowly and to hold that low belly in. Nice, guys. Last time. We'll bring everything back up, point both feet, reach them, and then exhale, pull the knees in towards the chest and rock around, rock left and right. Just do what feels good here. We'll leave the knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Take the hands to the back of the head, and then tuck the chin as you pull the shoulder blades up. Maybe wiggle the back out from underneath of you, lower back down. Nice. We're only gonna go for 5 bicycles on each side. So deep inhale as you reach the left foot long, bring that left elbow to the right knee. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, switch sides. Exhale as you bring the elbow to the knee, inhale back up. Exhale, inhale. Nice, you got it. We've got about 2 more on each side. Last cycle. Then relax, bring the knees towards the chest, and then go ahead and rock around on the low back. Awesome. Let's keep the knees bent here, and then slowly let them fall over to the left side. So knees are stacked. You can come up one to the side of your hip, and then begin to allow that right shoulder to come down to the earth beside you. I like to leave my left hand on the top of the right thigh here for a moment, and then gaze over the right shoulder just to stretch out that right oblique. Beautiful. We'll come back up to center. Reach the arms overhead, just stretch those heels towards the ceiling, and then curl them back in and take it to the other side. So a nice side twist. Making sure that the shoulder blades are on the earth, and then possibly gazing over the other shoulder. Beautiful. Come back up to center, and then we'll roll on over to our belly. Begin to come into what's called a Sphinx pose. So the forearms are directly on the earth, palms are spread nice and wide, fingers are spread, and your elbow is directly below your shoulder blade. We have a few options here. We can stay just like this, pulling in the low belly, gazing gently ahead, or you can come to the toes in the back and then lift up. Beautiful. You can hold here for 10 breaths or pulse forward on your in-breath, bring it back on the out. So we'll go for 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it. 5, hold that low belly in. 4, 3, 2, 1, nice. And then slowly straighten the toes, point them behind you, guide the body down and wiggle the hips left and right. Now we'll turn over so we're on the left forearm. The elbow is again right below the shoulder blade. We're stacked nice. Palm and fingers are spread wide, and we're right here on the left thigh. We're going to straighten the legs slightly as we lift up. So you can leave your right arm down here for the moment. Other option is to take this right foot and use it as a kickstand. You can stack the right foot over the left or place the right foot behind you. Whatever options you're at, this is very beneficial. We'll bring that right arm up towards the ear. Inhale, exhale as you come down to kiss your mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Nice. 3 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, 2. Last 1. Inhale, lift all the way up. And then gently release, bend the knees. We'll root up as we take a deep breath in to stretch out the oblique. And then we'll take it to the other side. So swing the legs around to face the other end of your mat. The right forearm's going down on the mat or the floor. Elbow right underneath shoulder, hand and fingers spread nice and wide. Then slowly lifting up into your position. Chin slightly tucked so the spine is nice and long. The palm just touches the back of the head. Use your options here. Inhale, exhale, bring it down for 1. Inhale up, exhale 2. Inhale up, exhale for 3. Inhale up, exhale down for 4. 1 more tap, guys. Drop it down, lift as high as you can go. And then slowly let yourself come down, bend the knees. Take a deep breath in as you reach up. Exhale to stretch out the right oblique. Beautiful. We often forget about the low back when we're working our abs. So come over so that we're still up on our mat. And we're gonna go back to that forearm position. This time the arms are facing our glutes. The fingertips are facing the glutes. And just take a minute to make sure that the middle finger is facing the bottom of your mat. It doesn't matter right now where your feet are, but ideally you want your heels to be on the earth so that when you lift up, the toes can point forward. So take a moment to find a good position. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, bring them down. 2. Exhale, 3. Watch the back of the neck. 4. Tap it down. 5. Lift as high as you can. And then slowly melt it down. Beautiful. We're going to rise the arms over the head. Point the toes as you breathe in to pull nice and long. Then exhale, use your belly to slowly roll yourself all the way up, keeping your chin towards your chest to stretch out the low back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, stretch the abdominals nice and long. Then slowly curl back up. Nice. Take a moment when you're nice and tall. We'll bring our hands back to the low belly. We'll tuck the low belly in, let the shoulders drop. Take a deep inhale as you lift. Then exhale to fold over the legs. You can place your hands on your calves, your thighs, your knees, wherever you like. But then immediately let the head drop. Let the chin come towards the chest. And gently shake the head, yes, up and down. And then gently no, left and right. We'll come back up. We'll bring the knees towards the body by bending them, going into a boat pose. So we'll take five high to low boats for our last pose. Inhale as you reach the arms out, open the arms. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. For 2, 3, 4. Last one, bring it up, 5. And then lower down, stretch the arms up overhead. Wiggle out the hips. We'll take a deep breath as we pull the left hand long and point the right toes away. Let it relax. Then grip the right wrist, point the left toes. Inhale as you pull the right arm long, reach the left toes long. Exhale, relax. And that's it. I hope you guys have a beautiful night and stay safe and healthy.